So for today class, we will be discussing about entrepreneurship in the Philippines, its origin, and its role in the economic development of the country. So this will provide an in-depth understanding of the origin of entrepreneurship, and it's as a catalyst of development of a nation's economy. So for our objectives, we will discuss the origin of entrepreneurship, explain the relevance of entrepreneurship in the economic development. So this must be our learning outcomes at the end of this hour. So describe the roles of entrepreneurship in the economic development. Okay, so class, in what ways do you think entrepreneurship will help the economy? So the Philippines, to be exact. So, first of all, ang ma-produce ni businesses is goods and services. It is necessary to fully understand what we mean by entrepreneurship before we can study the concept, no? So, si William B. Gartner in 1990, he is an American professor of entrepreneurship. So, he conducted a research to explore the underlying meanings of researchers and practitioners have about entrepreneurship, and to outline some themes that characterize the major issues and concerns that constitute the debate about entrepreneurship as a field of study. So sa una, there was a debate if makonsider na ba ni siya as a field of study, as an individual or as an independent or as a specific field of study. So ilan ni siya gibuo ang concept. So for us to have an overview sa entrepreneurship, how did it start? So kini si William, he identified 90 attributes that showed up in definition of entrepreneurs. So nang-interview sila og mga entrepreneurs, what do they think about entrepreneurship or business and entrepreneurship provided by entrepreneurs, no? Unsay mga na-provide and other experts in the field. So mao ni sila ang gipangutana and ended up with the following 8 entrepreneurship themes. So naatay mga themes nga mga gibuo kini si William. So ang nahitabo man gud ani nang interview si William, and then ang mga entrepreneurs or ang mga businessmen, naa sila yung mga kaugalingon nilang mga concept about business. Na nag-ingon nga business, it's about innovation, business is about uniqueness. So ang gibuhat ni William, iya ni siyang gi-categorize para makabuo ta og mga theme or unsay mga tema about entrepreneurship. So after the underlying 90 attributes, Gartner went back to the entrepreneurs and other experts para ma-cluster ni nga mga attributes. Mao ni siya ang gitawag nga mga themes, or para ma-summarize ning mga giingon nga sa mga entrepreneurs as themes. So he ended up with the following 8 entrepreneurship themes. So mao ni siya ang 8 nga entrepreneurship themes. So first is the entrepreneur theme. So this concept of entrepreneurship, this involves individuals with unique personality, characteristics, and abilities. So naay mga nag-ingon nga mga entrepreneurship is about individuals' uniqueness or unique personality and characteristics nga nagda sa business. An example of this is being a risk taker. And then the locus of control, unsay mga makontrol ni entrepreneur sa iyahang self, the autonomy, the perseverance, commitment sa usa ka negosyante, the vision and the creativity. That's all about the entrepreneur theme. And then the innovative theme, class. So kining innovative theme, this is characterized as doing something new as an idea, product, service, market, or technology in an established organization. So innovation theme suggests that innovation is not limited to new venture but recognized as something which older and or larger organizations may undertake as well, no? That's for the innovation theme. Next is category. This is the organization creation theme. So organization creation theme describes the behaviors involved in creating organizations. So this theme described acquiring and integrating resource attributes. So unsa man ni siyang mga resource attributes? When we say resource attributes, this brings resources to bear, integrate opportunities with resources, mobilize resources, and gather resources. And attributes that describe creating organizations. So unsa man pud ning attributes that describe creating organizations? These are new ventures, or new development and creation of businesses that adds value to products. So that's for the organization creation theme. For the creating value theme class, mao naman po ni siya ang theme which articulated the idea that entrepreneurship creates value. So example is, instead of selling raw materials from agriculture, you develop it into a new product para madugangan og value, and then si farmer mas dako ang income. So that's entrepreneurship. So the attribute in this factor indicated the value creation, making might be represented by transforming a business, creating a new business, growing a business, creating wealth, or destroying the status quo or destroying the norm. Kay muhimo siya og something new, innovation. So mao na siya ang creating value theme. So for our naapod tay mga nag-ingon nga mga entrepreneurs na ay non-profit or non-profit theme, na ay mga organizations or enterprises nga nag-focus into making profit, and napoy enterprises nga nag-focus sa mga social responsibilities, which is non-profit theme. And naapoy growth theme, which means nga na ay businesses is a business focusing on their growth. So naka-focus ba sila sa growth? Naapoy unique theme, uniqueness theme. This suggested that entrepreneurship must involve uniqueness. So what's uniqueness? Uniqueness is characterized by attributes such as a special way of thinking, a vision of accomplishment, ability to see situations in terms of unmet needs, and creates a unique combination of elements. So mao na siya ang uniqueness theme. And for the owner-manager, this suggests that the definition of entrepreneurship was that a venture be owner-managed. In short, a venture is managed by the owner. So if ikaw ang nag-start og business, ikaw pod ang nag-manage. That's the origin, no? So that's the origin of entrepreneurship. To proceed, there are different definition of entrepreneurship, no? And according to Cow and according to Brooks, mao ni siya ang concise definition of entrepreneurship. It is the process of pursuing opportunities without limitation by resources currently in hand. So if you have a current resources, you are able to develop new opportunities, or you can be able to pursue opportunities, the underlying opportunities with the current resources. And according to Cow, the process, ang entrepreneurship is the process of doing something new and something different for the purpose of creating wealth for the individual and adding value to society. So sabi nga nila, what is the goal of a business? It is to make profit. So that's why we create wealth. So that's according to Cow. So unsa ba joy ang gamit sa entrepreneurship, no? So entrepreneurship, it is recognized to be an important catalyst, or an important it boosts economic development. So ang entrepreneurship daw sa Philippines, it is important input to economic development. It is viewed as an indispensable tool to empower the poor, enhance production, and promote innovation. It has taken a lead role in providing livelihood to most of the Philippine population. So, importante sa entrepreneurship sa Philippines kay siya ang nag-provide og livelihood sa kadaghanan, no? So, in our Philippine Constitution, sa 1987 nga Constitution, Article 7, Section 1, ang entrepreneurship is giila siya nga engine for economic growth. It highlights the role of private enterprises in supporting equitable distribution of income and wealth. So, unsa man yung equitable income distribution? It means sa usa ka country, sa usa ka locality, dapat everyone has an equal opportunity to income and wealth. So, dapat bawat tao na ay equal opportunity na maka-access sa income and wealth. Sustaining production of goods and services and expanding productivity. So, therefore, raising the quality of life. So, that's for the Article 7. Napod tay plan. Kining PDP is the development plan sa atong government through the NEDA or the National Economic Development Authority. So they created a plan from 2017 to 2020. So mo ni siya ang plan nga mo reinforce sa thrust on entrepreneurship through trade and investment to achieve government's goal of economic development and job creation. So sa Duterte administration, they highlight the importance of entrepreneurship in its 10-point socio-economic agenda. So by including promotion of rural and value chain development toward increasing agricultural and rural enterprise productivity and rural tourism. So, usa sa point or plano sa atong administration mao ni siya ang to support MSMEs. So matingamo na ay mga matingamo or dapat kahibaw mo nga karon ang atong mga agencies sa government, they are supporting businesses just like sa mga P3 or the tulong sa pagbabago at pag-asenso nga loan from different agencies nga na ay loan without interest. So naa po yung loan sa DA kanang para sa mga youth nga nag-start og business, so mag-pass mo og business plan. So gisupport man god sa ato ang administration ang businesses. So this PDP, this is the first medium term plan. Medium is dili siya plan for 1 year, 1 year below, dili po siya long term plan kay ang long term plan 10 years man. So kini medium kay from 2017 to 2020. This is anchored on the national long term vision. So it seeks to lay a stronger foundation for more inclusive growth, a high trust and resilient society, and globally competitive knowledge economy. So this is guided by the, as I've said, the 10-point economic agenda. Kining COVID-19 pandemic, it has brought a lot of uncertainties, no? And economic exhaustion to our country. Why? First, increasing unemployment rate or ang kawad-an og trabaho ni taas. Low productivity. Ang mga negosyo wala kapadayon kay tungod sa travel constraints, tungod sa lack of raw materials, tungod din sa travel. And then increasing prices of some goods and services. And this slows the growth and even stopped several entrepreneurial activities. Daghay mga mall sa balita, daghay mga mall nga gi-convert into condominiums. Nag-convert ang mga tag-iya sa real estate. Kay ni down man ang mga establishment sa mall. So, sabi nila sa mall, dili ang mga tao nga musud ang nagpadato sa mall. It is the rent, no, of the businessmen inside or within. So, for the economic development, no, how does entrepreneurship spur our country's economic development? First, entrepreneurship uses and mobilizes available resources to productive use. So, si entrepreneurship, it makes the resources nga mahimong productive, magamit, dili masayang. And because through entrepreneurship, many resources were once left unutilized manggod sa una. But through entrepreneurship or through businesses, daghay mga innovations nga mapakinabangan pa di ay. So, entrepreneurship generates employment to many Filipinos. So, it has provided solution to poverty then, through wealth creation, job opportunity, and social empowerment. No? So this reduced social unrest daw tungod sa employment. Entrepreneurship is the backbone of the country. Entrepreneurship activities serves as critical drivers of our economic development, particularly in fostering growth, employment, and income. So tagaan ta mo og gamay nga overview, no? Sa country, sa Philippines, mao ni siya ang status sa mga negosyante. So, naay mga gitawag na MSME. So, familiar mo sa word nga MSMEs? Type yes if you are familiar with the word MSMEs. Who are familiar with the word or with the acronym MSME? Okay, I'll introduce to you MSME. Yun sa man ang MSME. Ang MSME ang nagpasabot ana, micro, small, o medium enterprises. Naay different kinds of businesses sa country. Micro, small, medium, o large. So, sa country, 99% I think, is MSME. So, micro, small, and medium ra. Gamay ra kaayo nga percentage sa mga negosyante sa Philippines ang large. Mostly are MSME or the small smaller version nga mga negosyo. So unsa man ning MSME? MSMEs is defined as any business activity or enterprise engaged in industry, agribusiness, and or services that has one an asset size less than 100 million and an employment size less than 200 employees. So, any business nga less than 100 million is ang ilang asset or ang ilahang ari-arian sa negosyo. Dili apilang ari-arian sa tag-iya ha. When we are into a business, we perceive an enterprise or a business as separate entity. Kumbaga, nanay kaugalingon nga kwarta. Iyang kwarta. Dili imo ha. Iyang kwarta. Kintahay ang name sa business is Impas Production. Impas Incorporated. Si Impas Incorporated is na kaugalingon nga money. So, ang iyang kaugalingon nga money not included ang money sa tag-iya or money sa nagtukod ani, not included the personal money. Ang asset size ana way labot sa yuta ha, way labot sa yuta. If 100 million and below, consider na siya as micro, small, and medium lang na siya. And then, kining micro, small, and medium, napod ni siya categories. So, basic lang ni siya class nga dapat kahibaw mo. When we say micro, ang iyahang asset size, way labot sa yuta. When we say asset size, kintahay, nagbaligya, or na ako'y poultry. Ang appeal sa akong asset, pila ang amount sa ako ang chicken. Kintahay na ako'y chicken nga worth 500,000 nga ako ang gi-order. Appeal na ang cage, kintahay. 500,000 worth, na ako'y building nga 100,000 worth, so 600,000 na. Na ako'y equipment or kanang sakyanan nga 100,000 worth, 700,000 ano na. So, kana siya, way labot sa worth sa land, mao nang gitawag nga asset. Kintahay na ako'y pautang nga sing lununon. So, asset pod na naho. Kay naamang ko'y, naapod ko'y kwarta nga 100,000. So, 800,000 na. So, naapod ko'y singilunon. So, pag-aari siya ng company when we say asset. So, basta ang pag-aari ng company is 3 million and below, you consider that as micro. And when we say nga micro, usually ang ilahang number of employees is 1 to 9 employees. So, for small, 3 million 1 to 15 million with 10 to 99 employees, and for medium enterprises 15 million 1 to 100 million, 100 to 199 employees po na siya. Mao na siya ang MSME. So let's see unsa ang MSME sa Pilipinas, ang MSME sector in the Philippines. Sa Philippines, mao ni siya ang mga negosyante. Di ba sa ato ang lesson 1 ato ang gidiscuss nga sa Philippines, or not just in the Philippines, over the country, sa top millionaires or top billionaires or the top richest people in the world, walay usa diha nga way negosyo. It is the business that multiplied their wealth. In short, class, kining business mao gyud ni ang catalyst nga nagpa-grow sa bawat individuals ug sa economy as the businesses gave their taxes or gave their parts or bahin sa country. So, mo na naghatag ang kining mga enterprises og kita. So, kanang ato ang madawat sa 4Ps, kanang madawat nato sa mga different agencies sa government, gikan na sa mga businesses. So, sa country, as we can see, 99.51% of all businesses in the country are micro, small, and medium ra. Gagmay. Ang large anak class is only 0.49%. Wala pa kaabot og 1%. And kining mga large companies usually are manufacturing companies. So, sa ato a class no, kamo if ganahan pod mo nga moabot ang time nga naglingkod mo na amoy income, natog mo na imusud na kwarta, imagine how can you start a large company. So, unsa man ni kasagaran ang large company manufacturing? Ang mga manufacturing kasagaran, maghigda ka, nagpadaga ng imong production. So, you can widen up your dreams, your knowledge, and your perception ani nga venture class, no? Pwede ninyong i-widen ang inyong mga gusto or mga goals. Pwede mo mag-start up og small lang nga production nga moabot ang time nga pwede na ninyong mabiyaan. Nga si Janarang usa, independent. So, mauna siya, class, no? Ang micro, small, and medium enterprises. Sige, so for this, ato ni siyang i-dissect. Sa Philippines, makita ninyo, this is the employment, no, number of employees. Ato lang gitagaan og emphasis, if you're a businessman, you have the potential nga makaproduce og unlimited wealth kay diha ra man dili fixed ang imuhang income. Whereas if you are employed, fixed ang imuhang income based sa imong contract. Pero kung ikaw naa kay business, you can produce products and services based sa imuhang need. Ang imuhang need nga buhaton is padako ng market. So imo i-strengthen ang imuhang marketing strategies. So tan-awon nato no, here in the MSME sector at a glance, it atong makit-an usa sa pinakadako nga hatag diha or pinakadakong contribution, tan-awan ninyo ang wholesale or retail trade or repair services. Siya ang naghatag og pinakadakong sa under micro pinakadakong empleyado sa Pilipinas. So sa ato pa kining mga gagmay di ay nga mga negosyante, sila di ay ang nagbuhi sa Pilipinas, no? Sila ang naghatag og pinakadakong employment sa ato ang population. So that's under wholesale. Next is manufacturing na, no? So tagaan na tog importance kining wholesale and retail under micro. So kining micro mo ning 3 million and below which can start sa atoa. So di ba when we start a business, micro ta dayon. And kita ang pag-asa ng bayan, no? So that's for MSME sector at a glance. So unsa man ang role of entrepreneurship in the country? So ganina ato ang gidiscuss is katong tulo. So ang entrepreneurship backbone ng country, it generates employment, it mobilizes kanang resources. Karon, ika-fourth role sa entrepreneurship sa economic development, it is entrepreneurship makes way for the development of new products, services, and processes through innovative efforts. So, nakabantay mo class sa una, anything nga mag-start ba, anything nga bag-o sa technology bitaw nato, makabantay mo, gipalabas na siya sa salida sa una. Sa una, class, wala pa'y hologram, karon naa na. Pero sa una kanang hologram, movie pa lang na siya. So, sa una class, sa technology, wala pa nauso ang cloning. Kanang mukuha kag DNA sa usa ka tawo and then you'll create a human being. Naara na siya sa movie sa una. Kini siya nga mga concept, it started from a dream of an entrepreneur, of something nga padakon nimo. So, entrepreneurship makes way for the development of a new product. Bisan sa ato ang cellphones. Kana, sa una, no one knows nga ang computer is mabutang lang nimo at the tip of your fingers. Karon pwede na ta mag-internet using our fingers sa ato ang palm. Next is entrepreneurship also brings social benefits through the government. So, mao to ahong gi-emphasize ganina, ang entrepreneurship mao ni siya ang gigikanan sa ato ang revenue sa ato ang country. If daghan ang negosyante mo, taas pud ang revenue sa atong country. In short, it will improve our economic status. Next is entrepreneurship also brings prestige to a country. So, di ba? The Philippines has been known in other countries not only because of its talent, but also because of the innovative products that we have. The well-crafted artistic furniture from Cebu, if you're familiar, katong mga furnitures nga mga lingkuranan, naratan, Filipino-made ni siya mga garments pod. Example ni siya sa mga ma-export nato nga mga products. So, that's for our role of the entrepreneurship in economic development. Okay, so naatay gamay nga interview. Please put or indicate the section. There is a name niya sa instruction, tapad sa name sa instructor di ay. Or ato pabot nga na. Then, ingon ani, isuwat ninyo ang name sa business owner, and then if there are several businesses owners, please provide the names of other owners. Business address, og asa nakalocate ang business, dili og asa nakabutang ang balay sa negosyante ha. So, ang inyong interviewhon, pwede rang inyong silingan, pwede rang inyong mama, inyong igsuon, basta king sa inyong nailhan nga negosyante, nga consistent jud nga negosyante, dili nang igo ra na maligya karon kay sideline karon, kanang yung negosyante nga magnegosyo, okay ra bisag unregistered class, no? Pero mas maayo if makakuha mo og kanang registered manufacturing, mas maayo. So, here are the other question. So, kining type of businesses class, when we say trade and retail, diri masud ang wholesaling, retail, mga sari-sari store, kanang buy and sell ba mo ng retail and trade. Manufacturing or processing, sa ato pa, they are creating a new product through a process. Pero kanang catering or like kanang karinderya, services na class ha, dili na manufacturing. Services na siya or lechong manok kay ilang service, ilang giluto. Pero ang masud sa manufacturing kanang gipack, then pwede nimo biyaan ang product nga mapunta sa mga stall. So usually mo na ang manufacturing. Pero sige lang og masayop mo ana or di ba kaha ibutang ang what products do you sell or offer. And then to what agency. So ako mo i-acquaint ani class ang usa ka nag-start nga business, ako mo i-acquaint unsa nga mga business registration ang kinahanglan. When you start a business, para di mo maglibog, unsa ba ni? Barangay business permit, mayor's permit, BPI, unsa ba ni siya? Okay? Sa usa ka negosyante na ilahi-lahi nga klase nga negosyo, na ay usa ray tag-iya, na ay non-profit organization mo ng association, na ay cooperative, na ay dagko na corporation. Ang usual nga mga negosyo is sole proprietor kanang usarang ang tag-iya. Ang usual niya nga registration class is tulo ra ka buok. O upat, kining barangay business permit or barangay business clearance, mayor's permit which is gikan sa imuhang munisipyo, DTI certificate or ang certificate sa pangan sa business ug ang BIR registration. Kining the rest para ang DOLE para sa association, ang SEC sa partnership, so COA, FDA. Kini siya, if naani sila ingon ani nga mga i-check ni ninyo class if ang ilahang registration is updated ha. If updated. Si barangay permit dapat yearly, mayor's permit yearly, DTI every 5 years, BIR every year. Si DTI lang ang 5 years diha. So, if dili siya updated, ang inyong checkan is not updated. Pero if updated, ang inyong checkan is kana. But if not registered, ibutang ninyo not registered to any agency. So, how many years you have been operating? So, how many employees do you have? Kining employees do you have? Appeal class ang owner ha. Kay, usa man siya ka-empleyado sa negosyo. So, appeal siya. So, the rest, you can answer the question. So, ako lang mugi acquaint sa question. So, please make sure nga si negosyante, dili lang ingon nga karon ra nag-start. Kana gyung nag-business gyud siya nga iya jong business bisan sideline pero consistent siya na maligya no. For any clarifications you can chat or text or message me. So that's it for today.